I'm Opa, and this is Opa's Place. Uh, this is my first try at posting anything on Facebook or YouTube, so try not to be too critical. I'm hoping the information that I'm offering will offset the lack of me being flashy like a lot of people on YouTube and Facebook. I'll try to be a little more entertaining as I go, but since this is my first shot, try not to be too critical of me. The reason I'm doing this channel is because I've been told that I think out of the box. A lot of my opinions differ from things you see on TV, hear on the radio, see on the internet. And I'd like to think that's because I feel like I try to apply critical thinking and I try to apply logic when I'm trying to develop an opinion. I think most people are smarter than they think they are, even though there's a lot of people who are nowhere near as smart as they think they are. Politicians, entertainers, athletes, media people, they think they're a lot smarter than we are. And I think they're wrong. I think we just need to think more, a little bit more, and develop our opinions a little bit better. And right now, there's all kind of information out there. TV, radio, the internet's just full of stuff. And that can be good, that can be bad. But you got to sort through it and you got to figure out what's true, what's fact, what's lies, and what's opinion. And there's a bunch of opinion. There's a bunch of opinion because opinion is developed from facts, supposedly. And, uh, and so there's a whole lot more opinion out there than there is facts. But there's so many people out there that they just repeat what they hear on TV or they repeat what they read on the internet because some politician or for some reason some athlete or entertainer said it and they take that as a good opinion. I don't know why, but we're gonna have to stop doing that. We're gonna have to start thinking for ourselves. Everybody's got to develop their own opinions, think for themselves. And on this channel, to start with, what we're basically going to discuss is how to apply critical thinking and develop good opinions on politics, law, education, and history. All those interlock together. They all relate to each other. So we'll start there. And you're going to disagree with me a lot. I mean, there's no doubt. I expect you not a lot, but you're going to disagree with me some. And there's going to be some of my posts that you're going to say, this guy's an idiot, man. I ain't no way I'm going to keep watching this guy. Don't do that. Come back, look at what I'm posting, think about it, comment in the comments below. We'll get a discussion going. You can email me. Email me at opad@opasplace.com. Email me. We'll get a discussion going. You may change my mind. I've changed my opinion a whole lot in my life. I promise you. And all of it's come from discussion with other people and getting their opinions and why they think the way they do. Um, so, uh, my main hope with the whole thing is that we can all be encouraged and apply critical thinking and logic and analyze our opinions and come up with good, sound opinions that we can back up. Because critical thinking has become extinct. And a lot of it's because of education. And I think back when I was in school, when I was in school in the 60s, I think this started in the 20s and 30s, but when I was in school in the 60s, they would give you the problem and then they'd give you the answer and or the solution. And they'd say you're going to be tested on this and you're going to see this question and this is the answer you're going to check off. And they'd leave out the whole part in the middle is why that's the solution to the problem. And that's the most important part. And they don't want to do that because they don't want you discussing it. But we'll talk about that a lot more when we start talking about education. Uh, when I was a kid, when I was in elementary school, we're talking fifth, sixth, seventh grade, I had teachers that they couldn't stand me asking why. They said I was disrupting the class. My mom had to go to school several times and explain to them I was just questioning. I just asked questions. They'd send me out in the hall or send me to the office because I was disrupting the class because I was asking why. The principal, he knew what was going on because he would come by and he'd say, You're trying to take the class over again?" And I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Okay." He said, "When the bell rings, just go to your next class." And and we got to start doing that more. We got to start asking why. Start making people answer why they view things the way they do, and why they think the way they do, and why they arrive at a certain opinion. Uh, because everybody's got opinions, and nobody's going to agree with everything that everybody says. I mean, I got people that I really like the way they think and what they say, but I don't agree with everything they say. I mean, I hear them say something, I say, "Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know where they came up with that." Because everybody's got different opinions. And you got to be able to back up your opinion, and you got to be able to ask people if they're telling you something that you don't that don't make sense to you. You got to ask them, why do you think that way? Why is this your opinion? Most of the time they'll look at you like like a deer in the headlights, and then they'll turn around and they'll just repeat the same thing they heard on TV or read on the internet, and they don't even know why that's their opinion. They're just saying what they heard or read. So you got to have your own opinions, and you got to be able to back them up. Now I'm going to make this short. We're going to do a lot more podcast or whatever you call these, and they're going to be on a lot of subjects. And I think you'll really enjoy what we're talking about. We're going to keep them short. But I also have a book. I'm not doing this just to sell a book, but I wrote a book a few years ago. I wrote it for my grandkids. It's called Things Everyone Should Know According to Opas. And adults read it and they said, "Man, this is good for adults, not just kids." And it's a short read. I published it a few years ago. You can get it on Amazon, or you can get it on Kindle in digital form. And I think it's $5. You'll pay more than that for a cup of coffee, and it's a lot more valuable than a cup of coffee, I guarantee you. Or you can get a hard copy. Email me at opasplace.com. I can get you a hard copy of the book. And in the title where it says Things Everyone Should Know According to Opa, we can replace everyone with a name, so you can give it as a personal gift for a birthday or a Christmas or whatever. And I think it'll make everybody think about some things that they may not have ever thought about. And we'll get the ball rolling. Now, before you leave, go down to the bottom. You need to subscribe to my channel. That's important. Believe me, from what I understand, that's really important. You need to like and follow my channel. Come back, look at the other posts. I got a whole list of things we can talk about. And you need to share this. Share this with everybody that you know, because we've got to get some people to thinking for themselves. I mean, if we don't, we're in trouble. We're going downhill. I mean, we've got to get this ship turned around. We got to do it. We got to. Uh, and until you look at my other post, I'll leave you with this. Apply critical thinking with everything that you do. We'll start working on it now. Always ask why. Always. Everything you do, ask why. Why. Very important. And never, ever give up. I hear people say, "I give up. It's over. I give up." It ain't over. You don't even want to see over. I mean, if we go over, if get on the internet, look at Venezuela, look at the Middle East, look at Russia, look at these places. You don't want this to be over. I can promise you that. We were born free in this country to a big extent. It's been going down the hill ever since this country started. But we're you do not want to give up. They win if you give up, and you do not want that. So keep checking back. I'm going to post some more videos. I'll try to get more interesting as we go and try to keep you more involved. Email me, write in the comments. I'll reply to you. So until the next time, just keep thinking critically. Thank you.